Hello, everyone. This is your girl, Jenna. You're a holistic practitioner, and today we are talking about, are you feeling bloated? Okay, so I'm going to let a few people come in. If you can hear and see me clearly, please hit the heart buttons or the thumbs up buttons. It doesn't matter. Thank you so much for everyone who is donating, and thanks to all the new subscribers of the channel, the supporters. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to go through this pretty quickly. I get this question a lot, feeling bloated. A lot of my um, clients, they have issues with feeling bloated. And feeling bloated can make you feel uncomfortable. I mean, it makes you look uncomfortable, feel uncomfortable, and it's really a serious problem. A lot of people are given these huge, oh, can you put my link up, please? Admin, people are giving these huge like diagnoses, which, for some people, okay, it might be true, but you may be diagnosed with irritable bowel syndrome or Crohn's issues or things like that, and it may not be that. So we're going to go through 5 reasons why you may feel bloated. So if you're ready for the video, guys, hit that share button. Also, hit those heart buttons if you can hear me. And type up ready. Okay, type up ready. All right. Number one reason I feel, skipping meals. Yes. Sometimes a lot of us, we skip meals, especially breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day because you are breaking the fast. That's what you're doing. You're breaking the fast. So usually the way you break your fast in the morning, of course, is you're going to drink a good 8 ounces of water. The first thing that should hit your gut is water, not food, because you have to think, like, after sleeping for a while, for 7 to 9 hours, your body has done what it needs to do. It has detox. It's basically recalibrated for the new day. So the only thing that you need to place on your stomach during that time when you get up is water. And then maybe 30 minutes after you've drank the water, then you can eat. And you want to eat something light. So sometimes skipping meals will cause you to feel bloated, and sometimes eating too much at breakfast will cause you to feel bloated too. Like, the worst thing that the typical standard American diet, which is called, like, acronym is SAD, okay, is putting in grease. Like, greasy bacon and greasy eggs in the morning, and pancakes and waffles and all of the other things that you guys eat during the morning. That's too much for your gut. Your gut doesn't know what to do with it and things like that. And then that can cause you to have indigestion and bloating. Okay. So some probably is probably saying, well, what should we eat in the morning? Well, drink your water, drink some warm tea in the morning. Warm liquids are awesome for the belly to help get through bloating. It helps with digestion. Anything that helps with digestion is going to help with the belly bloat. Fruit, slice of bread, something light. That's basically all I can say. So yes, skipping meals is a huge contributor to belly bloat. The second reason that I feel that you may feel bloated is not getting enough sleep. Yes, sleep is very important for your gut. It's very important for your immune system as well, okay? Your immune system lives in your gut. So if you're not sleeping well, you are not processing things well. You're holding on to food, you're holding on to nutrition, or you're holding on to things that are going to eventually turn into being toxic. If there are any questions, admin, let me know. Any questions?
Okay.
No? Okay.
Okay. I have a statement.
Okay.
Um, I'm a diabetic, so I have to be careful what I eat.
Okay. And so I'm glad she said that. If anyone is watching this video and you want to learn how to care for your diabetes better, or you want to learn how to do it holistically, please make sure you join the My Holistic community and get your one-on-one today. I do have space available. Okay. So the second one, of course, like I said, getting enough sleep. Yes, sleep contributes to your stomach not being well. Okay. So when we don't sleep well, we circulate more stress in our body. It's called cortisol. Cortisol is like the anti-digestion hormone. It's stress. When we're stressed out, literally everything kind of like shuts down. Okay, so digestion shuts down. So when digestion shuts down, that will cause your body to kind of back up and cause you to be bloated. So yes, okay. And there are some ways that you can get that stress levels down naturally, okay? Don't do anything like we typically do to get our stress levels down. You want to do holistic, clean things that are not going to cause your body to get worse, but to help heal your body. Okay? So please do that. The third reason why you could be feeling a little bloated is you may be eating too much meat. Now, I'm not saying to cut out meat completely, but just cut down on your intake of meat, especially beef, red meat, and pork and things that stays in your system. Okay, so it takes a lot of. I watched this documentary on Netflix one year. It was called "What's the Health," and you can check it out and see if it's still there. But it takes special bacteria and it takes a lot of acids to break down the meat. Okay, and a lot of us, we just don't have enough acid in our stomachs to actually break down the meat, and the meat ends up being in our system. Like our systems are are longer than a carnivorous animal. Theirs are shorter, so the transit of meat is much quicker versus ours, where it is much longer, and so the meat stays in there and it putrefies and it causes like basically a gas in our stomach. And that's why, our stomachs start to bloat up because the meat is just sitting there rotten, if you will. Okay. And so a lot of us who eats a lot of meat, and I see your comments, um,
Oh,
husband's supposed to say
okay.
comment.
Okay. All right. Okay. I have colitis, and it's not much that I can eat. So what do I do?
Okay.
Thank you guys
So
for your
thank you so much for
comments.
that comment. I don't know your name. What was her name?
Miss Reese.
Miss Reese. So I would love to work with you. I can't really tell you what to do on this live platform because I really don't,
You
you're
have to
not
do
a
it.
client of mine, so I can't really discuss that on here. But I would love for you to join the My Holistic community and get a one-on-one with me. That way I can actually talk to you and I can basically devise some type of plan for you to deal with your condition. Okay? All right. So yeah, let's get back to the meat, right? Is there anything else?
Let me check.
Let's get back to the meat. So I would suggest anyone who is feeling bloated, having any kind of issues with digestion, I would suggest that you don't eat meat at every meal. Unfortunately, we feel that meat is needed at every meal. Okay, and it's not necessarily. Sometimes we joke in the house, we call it vegan nights. Okay, where we just
Yes.
have some carbs, some
Vegan eggs.
vegetables,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. Like we don't have a whole bunch of meat. In fact, since I've been doing more of a plant-based situation, my gut is much better. My focus is much better because I don't know if you guys know this. The belly is connected to the brain. They call the digestive system the second brain. So if you're going around bloated, you're going around like in a fog. You're really not coherent. I mean, I've been in that situation where I can hardly walk, talk, and it affects our blood pressure. It affects our sugar and things like that. I'm gonna be quiet. I think I got some questions.
Okay. All right, this lady really needs a consultation. Um, and guys, if you'd like to get started with us, tap the pin link to get started.
Another
Um,
thing, guys, not to cut him off, you can actually go to the site and it'll minimize, and you won't, because I know a lot of people want to not miss the video. You won't miss the video. It'll minimize, and you'll be able to navigate through the system while you're still listening to the live. That way, you don't miss out, because sometimes you wait to the end and then you forget. And so, we would love to work with you. So you can always sign up while you are watching the video. Okay.
okay, I have another lady that says, do you have anything that helps with epilepsy? Hmm.
Yeah, I would suggest that you get a one-on-one with me. That's how I can help you with that. I can't really say too much on these live platforms because I don't know you, and I love to give great, information. And one thing about holistic, one thing doesn't work for, everyone. So I like to talk to you, okay?
We actually have two people on here with epilepsy. I also have epilepsy, so that's kind of hard for me. That's Miss Reese. So we actually have two ladies with epilepsy on
That's
here.
funny because you guys were saying you have epilepsy and you're on a video for digestion. And that's why I was saying that digestion is the second brain, or the digestive system is the second brain, because, of course, epilepsy is an issue with the brain, right? But it's not. It's just with digestion and nutrition and it's things like that. And so there's a special diet. I hate to say diet. There's a special eating regimen that you can do. It's a certain lifestyle you have to live. If you're interested in me getting deeper within that with you guys, please go ahead and join the group or join the community of my holistic counselor and get a one-on-one. I would love to work with you. I work along with whatever your doctor is doing, so that's great because I'm a firm believer that we need both, okay, and we can all coexist. And so I feel like in between you going to your physician and everything, I feel like having a holistic standpoint is great for the body as well. Okay. So yeah, too much meat, guys. So let's cut down on the meat. Um, maybe twice a week for beef, and things. Pork, I feel like, please, that's like sparingly. Let's not do it if we want to be kind of holistic and things like that. And of course, chicken and things like that, guys. I used to love chicken on an everyday
Oh
basis.
yes, I
I
love
thought
chicken.
chicken was a free meat. I thought chicken was cool to eat. Um, no, it's not. Not every day. So it's all about moderation, guys. Moderation. Let me just give you guys a little background on the gut. So the human gut, we're not really meant to eat a whole bunch of meat. And you can kind of see our teeth. Our teeth are molars. We have more molars than we have in scissor teeth. So we're not necessarily supposed to just be chowing on meat all of the time. We're not like a lion or a hyena, okay? And so with that being said, if you up your vegetables and fruit,
Yes.
that's better. And our system, like I said, because our digestive system is so long, you don't want to eat a whole bunch of meat because it takes too much time to get through. And then as that meat is building up in your system, it is causing other issues. Guys, I have like a 5-part or 4-part series to the belly problems. This is called the belly problem series. Okay, so
All
this
right.
is actually my first one, feeling bloated.
Okay.
My second one is digestive problems.
Jenna, we had a comment. Someone said, "Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for sharing." I had to say that. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for the stars and the super chat. Thank you for donating. Thank you so much for getting a one-on-one. Thank you. Third installment will be no waist trainers, and the fourth installment will be flatten your tummy. So please stick with us with this series. I have 2 different series going on. Yes, I do. I have a food nutrition one, and I also have a belly one that I'm going to do as well. So if you're interested in this type of information, make sure right now you go ahead and turn your notifications on. You're going to go ahead and hit the little dots up here, and you're going to say turn on your live notifications. That way you'll be notified when I go live. Or if you're not able to be in the live, you'll actually be able to watch the replay. Anybody else say anything?
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Okay.
Okay. Epilepsy can be your warning for other health issues. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, that is correct. Okay, so the fourth reason I'm going to say microbiome is off. And microbiome is just basically your bacteria levels in your gut are off. Okay, so basically, I would just make this as easy as possible. Your good bacteria to your bad bacteria are imbalanced. So you have more pathogenic or bad bacteria. Okay, and so one thing about stress, which brings me up to the second point or the first point, was it the second? Yeah, it was not enough sleep. But yes, the stress part will definitely knock off your microbiome. Like if you have a high cortisol, high adrenaline, if you notice like at the worst time, you are not supposed to eat during that time because literally your gut will just lock up and then you'll have issues with different pain and not digestion, digesting your food. And then you have to like take these OTC products, over the counter products like your Gas-X and your Pepto Bismol and your Dulcolax. I'm just calling all these things out because, the gut being locked up and not being able to function well will cause a lot of issues in your system. So it's very important, guys, to get the gut together. And I do help people do that as well. It's very simple. You just have to be a little more relaxed. You have to train your body to just relax and not, produce all of these negative vibes or negative chemicals through your system. That's just what you have to do. And brings me back to another point, which is skipping meals. When we're skipping meals, guys, unfortunately, you're telling your body to stress out because your body has to produce cortisol to get you throughout the day. I hear people say, "Wow, I didn't eat all day." Well, do you want to know how you're able to not eat all day? It's because your body forms a situation where it'll produce more sugar, more cortisol, and more adrenaline to push you through your day. That way you don't pass out. Because this body is very smart. It does things to live. I mean, that's number one. The body wants to survive. And sometimes the things that it does for survival can actually, over time, cause damage to the body. You know, your hair start falling out. Why? Well, your hair start falling out because it's rerouting blood flow to other parts of your body to keep you going. Okay, that's to the people who may be losing their hair. Because if you have issues with digestion, you're not taking in nutrition. You're not taking in your vitamins. Okay, and so of course your hair is going to suffer. Okay.
Okay, we have some comments coming through. We have hello Jenna. Miss Janae said hello.
Hi. Hi. Is that it?
And we have some hearts coming up. Thank you guys for the support. You guys are so awesome. Guys, make sure you share this video out and let everyone know that we're now live.
Okay, guys. And so my fifth and last one for this particular installment of belly problems is constipated. Yes, so if you are constipated, obviously you are going to be bloated. So that could be a huge issue. Just simply not going to the bathroom or what we would call evacuating completely. You're just not doing that. And so that's going to cause a backup. And what are some things that causes constipation? Wow. Your hormones, ladies, a lot of us basically after ovulation, like it's a cycle here, so like maybe that week after ovulation, your gut just is going to naturally slow down. Transit of food, transit of waste is going to slow down. That's why a lot of us, we get bloated right before our cycle. Those are indicators. And eventually I just realized that the PMS things, it's just irritating and I don't want to go through it forever. So I had to devise different ways to cut down the PMS. But yes, bloating means that you could be constipated. Does that mean to go out and get you some OTC products to give yourself, um, a BM? No. You want to do it through your food. Constipation also comes from being dehydrated. So just for your gut to work properly, your intestines needs a certain amount of water. It basically absorbs the water, takes in the water to transit out all of the things that you don't need, and also to circulate things. So like if you're eating healthy but you're not drinking enough water, it's literally just going to sit in your gut. 30 questions so far,
Um,
or comments.
let's see.
Okay, so if you don't drink enough water, water is crucial for your gut. Okay, and so generally, the rule of thumb is to drink half of your body weight. Okay, so if you are 200 pounds, you're going to, in ounces rather, you're going to drink 100 ounces of water per day. I do a gallon, because I do a lot of things that helps me to be dehydrated. I talk all day. That's one thing. Like if
Hmm.
you're a person who is a customer service or you talk all day, you should have water with you.
You should.
Okay, because you have our breath is water. Okay, it's water vapor. So these are the times in which we lose a lot of water when we're talking a lot and when we're sleeping. Okay,
Hmm.
you'd be surprised how much water you lose while you're sleeping because you're breathing and breath is water. And so that is why the first thing you do in the morning, of course, is drink water to break that fast. Water is important. I mean, the body can live like 40 days without food, but it can only live like 7 days without water. Okay. Any comments or concerns?
Okay. Um, let's see. Guys, feel free to ask your
Okay.
questions.
So if you are constipated, guys, this is what you're gonna do. I'm just trying to keep it rolling.
I know you had some things you wanted to talk
I,
about.
if there's nobody saying anything, I have to keep talking.
Okay. Okay.
So it's no. I saw comments go up. You saying it's nothing to read?
Well,
No.
no.
Okay.
Okay. All
All right.
right.
So yeah, constipation, guys, is a huge contributor to being bloated. All right. So here are some quick little points that you can do to release your constipation naturally. Up your water intake. Like I said before, drink some warm liquids with your food. Other cultures do that. They'll drink warm tea or lemon with water, warm it up, and that's just basically because we're 98.6. So the worst thing, and I know when I was growing up, I loved iced tea. I loved
You sure
cold.
did. Yes, you did.
Yes, I love cold drinks and things like that. So if you're eating a high carb meal or you're eating a greasy meal, what is that cold water going to do? It's going to kind of like lock up everything. So, room temperature water is the best. Of course, warm liquids, not coffee, guys, but like warm herbal teas, things like that to get things rolling. Are there any comments?
Yes, I do have a comment. Okay, I found myself having more problems now since I've had a hysterectomy,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's why I love to talk to you guys because sometimes digestion problems, I think, is the core problem of a lot of wellness concerns that we have today. And unfortunately, a lot of us don't know that. So you get surgeries premature when it could have been something else. Okay. So, yes, that's it. That's all of the points that I have. Anybody else have anything to say or comments, concerns?
No, guys, feel free to type up your questions or your health concerns.
Okay. So if you
Oh, thank you guys for the stars. You guys are awesome. And all the support and the donations you guys have given us.
Yes. So if you missed any points, make sure you rewind the video and rewatch the video. And I will be back with another installment on the belly problem series. The second one is going to be digestive problems. So don't miss that one. Thanks for watching.